The rollercoaster ride of Arsenal's latest transfer target. In the fast-paced world of football, transfer news can sometimes feel like a whirlwind, with rumors flying in every direction and emotions running high among fans. Recently, a saga involving Arsenal's latest target has captivated the attention of not just the club's supporters, but also major news outlets like NBC News, Sky News, and Sky Sports. This article delves into the intricate details of the transfer negotiations, the speculation surrounding the player's arrival, and the eventual resolution of the situation. The initial buzz, a transfer target emerges. It all began with whispers of Arsenal's interest in a highly rated player whose skills on the pitch have made him one of the most sought-after talents in Europe. The player, whose identity we will reveal shortly, had been making headlines for his impressive performances in the previous season, drawing the attention of top clubs across the continent. As news broke about Arsenal's desire to secure the player's services, excitement surged among fans. Publications like NBC News and Sky Sports reported extensively on the potential deal, highlighting the player's attributes and how he could fit into Mikel Arteta's plans for the upcoming season. Analysts praised Arsenal's proactive approach in the transfer market, suggesting that securing this player could be a game-changer for the club. The negotiation phase, delays and speculation. However, as often happens in football transfers, the initial excitement was tempered by the realities of negotiation. Reports began to emerge that the deal was facing delays. Major outlets like Sky News reported on the complexities of the negotiations, citing various factors that could potentially derail the transfer. These included disagreements over the transfer fee, the player's wage demands, and the timing of the move. Fans took to social media to express their concerns, with many speculating whether the deal would collapse altogether. The atmosphere turned tense as discussions continued behind closed doors. Some pundits suggested that Arsenal might need to look for alternative targets, while others remained hopeful that the player would still join the ranks at the Emirates Stadium. A glimmer of hope, renewed talks. Just when it seemed like the transfer might slip away, renewed talks emerged. Reports indicated that both parties were keen to find a solution, and negotiations resumed with a sense of urgency. Sky Sports particularly focused on the developments, providing real-time updates on the situation. As the deadline approached, the pressure was on for both Arsenal and the player's current club to reach an agreement. In this phase, the narrative shifted from uncertainty to cautious optimism. Fans began to speculate once again, discussing potential scenarios and starting to dream about how the player could impact Arsenal's season. Social media was abuzz with theories, and the hashtag Arsenal transfer became a trending topic, capturing the imagination of supporters everywhere. The role of media, shaping the narrative. The role of media outlets like NBC News and Sky News cannot be understated in this saga. Their in-depth coverage not only informed fans about the ongoing negotiations but also shaped public perception. By providing expert analysis and insights from insiders, these outlets helped to clarify the complexities of the situation. For instance, they highlighted the strategic importance of this transfer for Arsenal in relation to their competitors. The coverage also underscored the broader implications of such a signing on the club's ambitions in domestic and European competitions. As the media narrative evolved, so did the sentiment among fans, reflecting the dramatic nature of transfer negotiations. The turning point, agreement reached. After what felt like an eternity of speculation and negotiation, the turning point finally arrived. Reports began to surface that an agreement had been reached between Arsenal and the player's current club. Sky Sports broke the news that the player was expected to undergo a medical examination, a crucial step that signaled the imminent completion of the transfer. The excitement among Arsenal fans reached a fever pitch. Social media erupted with jubilation as supporters celebrated the news. Many expressed relief that the drawn-out negotiations had concluded positively, while others began to envision how the new signing would enhance the squad's depth and quality. The player's arrival, a new chapter begins. Once the medical was completed, and the paperwork signed, the club officially announced the player's arrival. The confirmation came through a press release that was widely shared across all major news outlets. Arsenal fans celebrated the achievement with a wave of enthusiasm, eagerly anticipating the player's debut. The player's first press conference was a moment to remember, filled with optimism and ambition. He expressed his excitement about joining Arsenal and his desire to make an impact. The media coverage intensified again, with analysts discussing the potential tactical formations Arteta could employ to maximize the player's strengths. The impact on the team, tactical insights. With the player now officially part of Arsenal, discussions turned to how he would fit into the squad. Football analysts from platforms like Sky Sports dissected the team's tactical setup, exploring the various ways the new signing could influence the game. Would he play as a central midfielder, or would he be deployed in a more advanced role? Fans began to speculate about potential starting lineups, considering the existing players and how they would mesh with the new addition. The buzz around the team grew, with many believing that this signing could provide the missing piece in Arsenal's quest for silverware. Conclusion: a lesson in patience and passion. The saga surrounding Arsenal's latest transfer target serves as a reminder of the drama and unpredictability of football. From the initial excitement to the delays and eventual resolution, the journey was filled with twists and turns that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Major news outlets like NBC News, Sky News, and Sky Sports played a crucial role in shaping the narrative, providing fans with insights and updates that fueled discussions and speculation. Ultimately, the successful completion of the transfer not only strengthened Arsenal's squad but also reignited the hopes and dreams of a fanbase eager for success. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on the new signing, eager to see how he adapts to life in the Premier League and contributes to Arsenal's ambitions. This transfer saga is just one of many in the world of football, but it highlights the passion, drama, and excitement that make the sport so captivating. This article captures the essence of the transfer saga, detailing the journey from speculation to resolution. It's a testament to the power of football as a unifying force, bringing fans together in anticipation of what lies ahead. The anticipation and arrival, a new era for Arsenal FC. In the ever-evolving world of football, few moments generate as much excitement and speculation as a new signing, particularly for a club with the rich history and passionate fanbase of Arsenal FC. Recently, the football community was abuzz with discussions, debates, and, quite frankly, a fair amount of worry when news broke that a highly rated player had signed with the Gunners. However, the mystery surrounding the player's arrival left fans and analysts alike in a state of suspense. The signing that shook the football world. When Arsenal announced the signing of this enigmatic player, the reactions were immediate and varied. Sports analysts, pundits, and fans took to social media and airwaves to voice their thoughts. While some celebrated the acquisition as a strategic masterstroke, others expressed concerns about the implications of the transfer. The weight of expectations. For Arsenal, acquiring a new talent comes with enormous expectations. This player, whose skills and potential had been meticulously analyzed, was seen as a crucial piece in Mikel Arteta's plans to return the club to its former glory. Analysts worried whether the player could handle the pressure of playing in the Premier League, particularly at a club with such a storied legacy. The analyst's dilemma. Football analysts thrive on data, statistics, and trends, but this signing presented a unique puzzle. How would this player's attributes translate to the Premier League? Would he adapt quickly to Arsenal's playing style? The concerns were palpable. Discussions often pivoted around the player's previous performances in their former league, and whether they could replicate that level of success in England. The mystery of arrival. As days turned into weeks, the anticipation grew, but so did the confusion. Despite the official announcement, there was no confirmation of when the player would join the team for training or make their debut. Fans, analysts, and even rival clubs were left guessing. Speculation ran rampant, with theories ranging from visa issues to personal matters that could delay the player's arrival. Social media frenzy. Social media played a pivotal role in amplifying the mystery. Twitter was rife with rumors, memes, and hashtags dedicated to the player's arrival. Fans expressed their excitement, while some voiced their frustrations at the lack of information. The situation became a trending topic, with hashtags like #WhereIsPlayerName dominating conversations. Analysts joined the fray, dissecting every tweet and post for clues, attempting to piece together the puzzle. The impact on team dynamics. In the absence of the new player, discussions also turned to how this uncertainty affected the existing squad. Would teammates feel the pressure to perform better in the absence of a key player? Would this uncertainty impact their chemistry on the pitch? The analysts debated these scenarios, highlighting the fine line between excitement and anxiety that accompanies such transfers. The official announcement. After what felt like an eternity, Arsenal's official website finally broke the news that the player had arrived. The announcement was met with a collective sigh of relief from fans and analysts alike. The club detailed the player's arrival at the training ground, complete with photos showcasing the player donning the iconic red and white jersey. The joy of arrival. The moment the news hit, social media erupted in joy. Fans celebrated with memes, GIFs, and heartfelt messages. The player was welcomed with open arms, and the narrative shifted from worry to excitement. Analysts quickly pivoted their discussions, now focusing on how this player would fit into Arteta's tactical framework. Analyzing the fit. With the player finally in the squad, analysts began to explore how they would integrate with existing players. Would they take a starting position immediately, or would Arteta opt for a gradual introduction? The dynamics of the team began to take center stage, and analysts dove deep into potential formations and strategies that could be employed. Building anticipation for the debut. As the player settled in, the focus shifted to their impending debut. Fans were abuzz with speculation about when this would happen and what impact the player would have on the team. Analysts began to dissect previous performances, drawing comparisons to other players who had made similar transitions. The pre-debut hype. In the days leading up to the player's debut, excitement reached fever pitch. Sports shows dedicated segments to discussing the player's potential impact on the squad. Former players and coaches weighed in, sharing their thoughts on the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. The narrative was no longer about uncertainty, it was about hope and expectation. The debut, a new beginning. Finally, the day arrived when the player stepped onto the pitch for their first official game in an Arsenal shirt. The atmosphere was electric, and fans had high hopes. Analysts were ready to dissect every touch, every pass, and every moment on the field. First impressions. As the match unfolded, the players showcased their skills, dazzling fans and analysts alike. Every successful dribble and well-placed pass was met with cheers, while moments of hesitation drew critical remarks. The analysts were busy crafting narratives, highlighting the strengths and areas for improvement. Post-match analysis. Following the match, analysts gathered to review the player's performance. Some praised their immediate impact, while others pointed out the need for further adaptation. The discussions were rich and varied, reflecting the complexities of adjusting to a new league and team. Looking forward, what lies ahead? With the player now officially part of the Arsenal squad, the focus shifted to the future. Analysts began to project how this signing could influence Arsenal's season. Will this player be the missing link in their pursuit of silverware? Or will they face the same challenges that previous signings have encountered? The bigger picture. As the season progresses, the arrival of this player will undoubtedly be a focal point of discussion. Fans will be eager to see how their presence affects not just the team's performance but also the dynamics within the squad. Analysts will continue to dissect every game, every training session, and every interaction. Conclusion. A new chapter for Arsenal FC. The journey from signing to arrival is often fraught with uncertainty and speculation, but it is this very unpredictability that makes football so captivating. The arrival of this player marks a new chapter for Arsenal FC, one filled with hope, excitement, and the promise of what could be. As the season unfolds, all eyes will be on this player, and the football world will watch closely to see if they can live up to the hype and help restore Arsenal to its rightful place among the elite clubs in world football. The anticipation surrounding their arrival has set the stage for a thrilling season, and the journey has only just begun.